Hey YouTube. All right, well, we're gonna follow up on my last video. So if this happens to be your first time on my channel, my name is Jessica and I'm the owner and operator of Roundtown Candle Co. And I would probably recommend that you watch my previous video where I talk about the struggles of being a small candle business owner during busy season, because this is sort of a continuation of that video. So for those of you who already saw that, let's just jump right back in. We're gonna pick up and I'm gonna kind of let you know how the rest of things went. So that video was filmed on a Thursday and launch was on Saturday. So I stayed up late Thursday, was super busy Friday. Friday I was working to get the store set up. So let me show you this. So here's how my store is set up as far as the shelves around there. And then these center tables right in there, those black tables in the center, there are 4 of them and they are all pushed together, and that center section is sort of like my highlight section. So when I have new product, when I have a sale, whatever's going on, they kind of get that center stage. So I came in Friday night and I got everything that was on there off and cleaned and brought in new product from home and got everything all set up, and it was like sweaty and my back was aching and I was still tired and all the things, but I got everything on there the way that I wanted to, with the exception of the room sprays. I hadn't even made them yet, but those are super easy, so I wasn't stressed out about that. So I needed to vacuum though, and I was like, this is all I have left. I will do that in the morning. I was exhausted. So I went home, went to bed, set my alarm to wake up Saturday, and I did give myself a little time to kind of sleep in a little bit and just sort of have like a slow waking up, which is nice. And so I got up, got in the shower, was like, okay, I'm gonna get showered, I'm gonna eat some breakfast, I'm gonna make these room sprays, get everything together, head to work, run the vacuum. Launch day is here. Super happy. So I get out of the shower and I check my phone because I thought I heard it go off. And I have a text message from a customer and she's like, hey, I think there's a problem because I just tried to do an online order, and like I run buy 2 get 1 free. I've done that since I started. And she's like, I've got 2 of the 3-wick jars in my cart and 1 4-ounce jar, and it's trying to give me a 3-wick jar for free. So anybody who's shopped before, you know that when you do a buy 2 get 1 free, the lower priced item is the freebie. So in this case, it was giving her the most expensive item as her freebie. So she's like, hey, I think there's a problem. So I instantly go to panic mode. I'm literally wrapped in a towel, running into the candle studio, getting on the computer to see what's going on, panicking, all that. So finally I'm like, all right, I need to get dressed. I need to get this stuff figured out. So I do that, I go back over, I get on my phone, bring up my Shopify app, try to act like I'm gonna make a purchase of 2 3-wicks and a 4-ounce jar. And it goes through fine. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So I reach out to Shopify and I'm on like the online chat help with them. Working with them, trying to get things figured out, internally panicking. So I couldn't really get too far into my room sprays because I was also like waiting on a response from them. And if you don't stay in contact, if you don't respond to them, like they think maybe you're gone. So you have to, so I'm like trying to get a few things done. I'm telling Chris like, hey, sit in this chair please, and just like holler at me when like she types. So I'm doing all this back and forth. And finally it gets to a point where I finally had to tell her, I was like, I have to get ready to go to work. Can I give you my email address and we can finish this like through email because I have to go. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. So super cool. Give her my email address, end the conversation, go over to make my room sprays. Now all of a sudden time just seems like it's flying. Full panic mode. So I'm making my room sprays, which thank goodness they're easy. But then I'm like, I gotta print the labels. Thankfully, I'd already like made the labels and saved them, but I hadn't printed yet. So I go in and I print the labels. I'm trying to get labels on. I'm shaking. I'm getting upset. I haven't had breakfast. I am like super stressed out. I'm not even like ready all the way. So I'm getting things labeled, and then I realize that I don't have enough labels for the pumpkin pecan waffles, but I'm like, fine, whatever. Like, I'll just label what I've got and take that. Like, I don't have time at this point. So I gather everything up, try to get myself as put together as what I can, get to the store, hurry up and run the vacuum, put my room sprays out, and I'm like, okay, lights, turn on the lights, you know, flip the open signs, turn the music on, all the things. I'm ready to go. I'm like, sweet. So I walk over and I'm like, shoot, I didn't have, well, back up. Before I left the house, I realized I didn't have time to print the barcodes for the room sprays. So what I did was I just printed them on like a regular piece of paper and cut them out and put the information on there so that when somebody bought a room spray, I could use my scanner and just scan the barcode, because it takes forever. Not really, but when you got a lot of transactions, a lot of products, and you have to type things in, it takes too long. So I like my barcodes. So I had those here, so I'm like, fine, I got my barcodes, like whatever. So I'm thinking, okay, this is great. Like, here we are, it's a nice day, the weather's good, fall launch, let's do this. I walk over and I'm kind of just adjusting things, and I pick up a pack of wax melts. No barcode labels on my wax melts. I literally forgot to put barcodes on my wax melts. So at this point, I just wanted to cry, just because, like, it's not even that big of a deal, but it's just like, why? I felt like I started so early on this. And I felt like I gave myself so much time. Why is it that it's launch day and like everything is just feeling like a panic? So whatever. People immediately start coming. As soon as the doors open, I'm good. Like, things are happening. People are shopping. Everyone's happy. It was a busy day. I did really good in the shop. I crossed my fingers that nobody else was gonna buy online, which they didn't, which stinks because it's my launch, and I literally didn't even like get on social media and be like, it's launch day. That's what everybody does. Like, you push that stuff and you get on there and you want everybody to know. And I'm like doing the opposite. I'm like, here I am, I worked so hard for this. It's my launch day and I don't want to announce it. I don't want people to shop online. I don't know what's going on. I'm freaking out. So anyhow, Shopify support was good, but I don't have any answers. It was one of those like, everything you've done is right. We don't understand what's going on. We tried to mock up a purchase and it was applying the discount correctly. So I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. I asked my customer, I was like, can you just like kind of try to pretend like you're gonna make that purchase again and see if it still does it? And it still did for her. So I have no idea. Everything rang up fine in the store, thank goodness. I pretended to kind of do it like with my phone. It worked fine, thank goodness. So I don't know where this glitch is. They can't find it. I don't see it. All I know is I don't like that, because I don't want to give away my, the highest price item for free. Like, that's not the way it's supposed to work. So I'm still not sure. I may go in and redo the discount, even though I've had that discount since like day one. I've been doing that since September 22. So I've never changed the discount. It's set up. All I do is when I have a new candle that's going to be a part of that, I just add it to it. So I don't even know where it could have gone wrong, but that's what I dealt with. Super stressful. But it was a busy day. It was a good day. People were happy. I was happy. The smells smell great. The season is here. So this week I'm starting on Christmas testing. And Lord help me, it is the first week of September, and please let me get through this better than I did for fall. So I think I'm pretty good on fall right now, but like I still have my regular stuff to restock. So I don't know. I'm just gonna keep at it. But I do want to say this. A lot of you commented on my last video, and that meant more to me than you even know. Like, to know that, not to know that you guys are suffering too, that's not what I mean, but just to know that I am not alone. sometimes a small business owner gets like, you feel alone because unless you are big enough that you have employees or you have a lot of help, a lot of times it's just on us. I mean, I guess I have like emotional support from people at home, but no one helps me. And that's fine. I don't expect anybody to, but it's all on my shoulders. And so sometimes it's nice to talk to people who get that, to interact with people who understand what that's like, to hear people say, yeah, I am also taking over rooms in my house, or, you know, oh my goodness, I am exhausted too. Like, it feels good to know that we're in this together. So I love that. I love that so much. And thank you all. And please, like, let's keep the conversation going because this is what it's about. We are working for our dreams. We are working so freaking hard. And sometimes we get so tired and so discouraged, but we have to kind of keep pushing through and keep lifting each other up because there's nothing wrong with cheering on another small business owner, even if they're in the same business that you are, because there are enough people in this world that they can buy all of our candles. We can all be successful together. So thanks again. It means the world. Like, subscribe, hang out, leave comments, do all the things. It makes me super happy and I'm forever grateful. So I am gonna head out of here now, but thank you guys and I will see you again soon. See you guys.